This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime.
Hello and welcome to the Property Show. We bring you the latest news from the real estate sector and also the best property picks in your budget, in your chosen markets. And to help us do this, we have Nemunisa Khan, Head Research and Consultancy South of Lysis Forest with us. Welcome to the show, Nemun. But before Nemun answers any of your questions, let's take a look at the headlines. After much wait, Karnataka has notified the RERA rules. We break down the 5 things you must know about the state RERA. Affordable property destinations of Bengaluru. Prime property markets of Chennai in a crore plus budget. Also best 4 BHK deals in Mohali near Chandigarh. Prominent housing markets in the Noida region under 80 lakhs. Also housing options in Thane that are worth your money. The landmark passing of the Real Estate Regulatory Act came as a huge relief to home buyers, but states have been slow to notify the rules. After a 2-month-long wait, the Karnataka government has finally notified the rules, but there has been a lot of criticism as home buyers believe rules have been diluted. However, industry representatives claim that the interests of the home buyers are secure. Our colleague Smita brings you the highlights of rules for Karnataka RERA.
The Real Estate Regulation and Development Act will have a monumental impact by sieving out malpractices and unscrupulous brokers and builders. The plan, layout and government approvals all will have to be disclosed. Basically, builders have to deliver everything that has been promised. But looking at the Karnataka notified rules, many are raising eyebrows. Dilution of the rules is evident. Here is what it says. 1. Ongoing projects where 60% work has been completed or 60% sales done will be out of the ambit of the Act. This will be a leeway for many developers to slip out. Also, all this will have to be certified by a competent agency. There is ambiguity as to who is this agency.
These exclusions creates a lot of question among the existing buyers who are eagerly waiting for this RERA to resolve their problems. Every individual, every home buyer, there is a question running in their head. Is my project comes under RERA ambit or not? Who will compile the data? Where this data will be available? All the customers, all the home buyers are totally in dark.
2. The imprisonment clause has been completely done away with. Payment of 10% of the project cost shall set the defaulter at liberty.
We are sad to say that frivolous terms were introduced into the RERA law by the state, and it has completely diluted the law. The builders can get out of RERA quoting very small terms, and the terms like definition of ongoing projects are all confusing. I want that our CM Sri Siddaramaiah of Karnataka government should wake up and revert all these dilutions and bring out the original RERA as was proposed.
Home buyers are unhappy, but industry sources confirm the draft has incorporated all other aspects of the centre's notification. In the current scenario, where Bengaluru is already reeling under pressure, with launches lagging behind by 42%, sales by 19%, developers are betting on the implementation of this act to help streamline and pull up the industry.
There was a demonetization phase, then the RERA phase has come in, now the GST. the developer group is going to be very, very clear in terms of what they are launching. Yes, the timelines are pre-committed. So then again, you need to be very, very sure in terms of what kind of a product you would be coming up with, and what is the sales traction you expect for that particular product, because everything is going to be on a cash flow basis. So I think in a short-term basis, I would say there is definitely going to be an impact on the supply side of it. But I would say in next 6 to 9 months time, I think this particular scenario will definitely settle down and things will pick up.
So one thing that will happen in the industry, there will be some amount of consolidation. I think the unorganized sector where there were rampant violations, I think those would get stopped. RERA definitely will bring about a lot more transparency, information to the prospective buyers so that they can take an informed decision.
Until recently, a resilient residential market. But today, Bengaluru is feeling the heat. Deferred delivery dates, delay in construction has hampered its growth. But experts believe that with RERA, the Metro Rail and Smart City project, things will turn around for the city. With camera person Govind in Bengaluru and Sukumar in Chennai, Smita TK for NDTV.
And now it's time to answer your questions, and our first caller is on air with us. We have Kirti Kotur with us. Kirti, go ahead and ask your question.
Hi ma'am, I'm looking for a 2 or 3 BHK residential property in South Bangalore from reputed builders. Our budget is about 50 to 70 lakhs, including everything. Could you suggest me some properties that are best for investment? Also, we have shortlisted Birla Apple Aroma that is located in JP Nagar 8th phase. I wanted to know review about this property. Is this good property to invest, or is there any better options that could come under my budget?
So, Nemun, as you heard Kirti, they've already shortlisted something and their budget is about 70 lakhs. So, firstly, what do you think about that area, JP Nagar? Is it a good option to invest in?
Well, if you look at JP Nagar as a location, it's very strategic in a way in terms of connectivity. You have Banakatta Road on the other side, Kanakpura Road, Outer Ring Road and Nice Ring Road to the south. Now, if you look at different phases of JP Nagar, which start right from the Outer Ring Road, I think this phase 8 and phase 9 is still in its developing stages. The average price out here is it falls in the mid range of 4,346 rupees per square foot. If you look at the location barometer, then we would score it medium on the range of 4 on the scale of 1 to 10. The rental yield, however, of this market has improvised because of the connectivity from the metro. In fact, from this particular project, I think the metro is hardly 3 kilometers away if you benchmark the Yelachanhalli metro station from here. So I think the prices have been productive in this area, and they might appreciate in moderation as well. In the last 3 years, the appreciation has been almost 5.6% thanks to the metro. If you look at this particular project, Birla Apple Aroma, I think this would be a standard mid-segment project in a decent location. The project, in fact, is a JV between Apple Sire, which is a local builder, and Birla Finance Services, which is a subsidiary of Yash Birla Group. So, credibility of the builder-wise, it is pretty decent. The construction pace is also decent. So, I think looking at the overall scenario will give you a go-ahead for this project. You'll easily get a 2.5 BHK at this price point in this project. And coming to other projects that we've listed for you, I think a requirement of 1300 to 1500 square feet area may not be met, but we will suggest you projects with a little smaller ticket size. You can consider 2 BHKs in these projects. You can look at SLV Splendor, which is a ready to move in project. You can, I think this is located near Harinagar Cross. Then the second project that we've picked from our end is by the name of Mahavir Meridian. This project is again in the 8th phase of JP Nagar in the similar locality, and this is still, I think, on the advanced stages of construction. So this might get completed by 2018 or so. In terms of price point, I think it is pretty competitive to the project. There will be decent options to consider.
Okay, so let's look at the prices so that you get an idea of what kind of money you'll have to dole out. First is SLV Splendor, and the price here is 4,300 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 2 BHK apartment is ranging from 1,055 to 1,315 square feet, and this you can buy from the developer. The other option that we are suggesting is Mahavir Meridian, and the price here is 4,400 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 2 BHK apartment is 1,154 square feet. This is also available to you from the developer. Now, these are the two projects that you can think about investing in. So let's go ahead and take our next question, which has been sent to us as an email by Abhijit Menon. He says that he wants to invest in Chennai. He's interested in Anna Nagar, and his budget is about 1.5 to 1.8 crore. He's looking for either a 2 BHK or, if you can manage, a 3 BHK in this area. Now, he's ready to wait for possession. He's ready to wait about 2 to 3 years. What do you think about this area? It's a fairly famous area in Chennai. What do you think about the pricing, and can you get him something which is 2 BHK or 3 BHK in this area?
Certainly, Anjali. I think he may not even have to wait for 1 or 2 years. His budget is pretty decent for this area, and area, like you mentioned, it's excellent in terms of social and physical infrastructure, in terms of connectivity, schools, hospitals, hotels. Everything is in close proximity in this area. The price of this area is around 11,800 rupees per square foot, and I think in his budget he may get some options which are ready to moving or nearing completion. In fact, when you look at the location parameter for Anna Nagar, the livability is quite high in this area. It's the score of 1 to 10, we've rated it 7. The rental yield of this area is very good. It's ranging between 3.5 to 4.5%. And correspondingly, if you look at the pricing outlook, I think the prices will definitely see at least a moderate appreciation in the near future. And the last 3 years, the Anna Nagar has seen around 4% appreciation at that price point, which is pretty decent. Now, let me list down for you the projects which you can look into within the requirement that you've given us. You can look at Ozone Metro Zone. It is one of its kinds. This project is in fact a big township within the city, and I think the VR Mall is right next to it, which, I mean, in fact, the project is right behind VR Mall, which makes it an excellent case for your shopping needs and all of that. And plus, the project has different options in terms of there are some towers which are ready, some are going to get completed by 2017, and there are some also in the excavation stages which might get completed by 2019 or so. So you will get different options in this project with different price points as well. You can also look at Tuleve Viha. This project is a G+4 project. It is close to the Chennai Nagar station. This is priced slightly low, and it is also in the finishing stage of construction. So here you might even get a 3 BHK within your budget. And the third one that we've picked up is Newry Park Tower. Again, this is a ready-to-move-in project. It is hardly 1.5 kilometers from the Tirumangalam station, located in the same area, priced slightly lower than Ozone Metro Zone. So even in this project, I think you should easily be able to get a compact 3 BHK in your budget.
Okay. So a quick look at these projects and their prices. First is Ozone Metro Zone, and the price you'll have to pay is 13,990 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 2 BHK apartment is 1,215 square feet. This is available to you from the developer. The other option that we are suggesting is Tuleve Viha, and the price here is 11,499 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 3 BHK apartment is 1,592 square feet. This is also available from the developer. The third project that we've suggested is Newry Park Tower, and the price here is 10,000 rupees per square foot. And the unit size for a 3 BHK apartment is 1,643 square feet. This is a ready-to-move-in apartment that is available from the developer. Let's go ahead and take our next caller on air. We have Amit Pal Sharma with us. Amit, go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm looking to buy a flat in ATS Mohali, that's Punjab, and my budget is around 1 to 1.3 CR. So kindly advise me on the project and its completion date. Will it be better to go for a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom flat? And how's the project going as of now?
Okay. So we're assuming you're talking about ATS Casa Espana. And Nemun, what do you think about Mohali? You know, this is the area which is close to Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a huge old city. But Mohali as a place, what do you think about it? And also about the ATS project?
Well, Mohali, specifically this area where this project is, I think the advantages that it has good connectivity to Chandigarh, then to the SGPGI and all the ITSC that come along in that sector are also in close proximity to this project. So I think location-wise, it's not very developed. You know, it's still in its developing stages. But from the futuristic point of view, it's a decent place to consider. The average price out here is 3,300 rupees per square foot. In the location parameter, if you see, the livability score is 4. It's still in the developing stage, like I was mentioning. The rental yield correspondingly is below average because this area again has a huge amount of supply and you know, it's futuristic. So in terms of price outlook, I think if you're looking at immediate returns, then that may not be possible because there might be some stagnancy that you'll see in the prices in the near future. In the last 3 years, however, the prices have seen an upward move. They've reached around 5.3 appreciation in the last 3 years. But having said that, in the near future, similar appreciation may not be expected. So consider a horizon of at least 5 years when you're entering this market. And I would say if you're looking at this particular project, the location is excellent. It's on the Chandigarh-Kharar road itself. And in terms of developer, I think the quality of construction, I mean, it's known for its quality of construction and it has significant track delivery record also. Like if you look at ATS as a developer, I think you should definitely go ahead with this project. And we'll add 2 more projects to your list. If you're looking at other options, you can look at Falcon View Phase 1, which is in Sector 66 near the Mohali railway station. This project is again in the finishing advanced stages. I think it might get completed this year itself. And then there is another project. This is priced slightly high. It's in Sector 70 by the name of Homeland Heights. But again, this is a part of an large integrated township of Mohali Hills, which offers villas and there are high-rise apartments, commercial, retail establishments. So in terms of critical mass and social infrastructure around it, I think that is what you're trading off when you're paying a higher price for this project. So if you want to up your budget slightly, then I think this might be a decent option to consider as well.
Okay, so a quick look at the 2 projects that Nemun is suggesting. First is Falcon View Phase 1. And the price that you have to pay in this project is 3,857 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 4 BHK apartment is 3,160 square feet. This is available in the resale market. The other option that she's suggesting is Homeland Heights. And the price that you have to pay in this project is 6,500 rupees per square foot. Unit size for a 3 BHK apartment is 1,982 square feet. And this is also available from the developer. And as you can see, this project is much more expensive than our first recommendation. But Nemun gave you all the reasons why. Now, before we move ahead, we would just like to remind you, in case you're planning to buy any property or need any advice about real estate, then do write to us at property@ndtv.com. But please don't forget to leave your full name and contact number so that our team can get in touch with you. And also, do send us your query a little ahead of time. Give us some turnaround time to research and get back to you with the best option. Now, let's go ahead and take our next caller on air. We have Rajiv Pandey with us. Rajiv, go ahead and ask your question.
मैडम, मेरी क्वेरी ये है, गौर स्पोर्ट्स रोड सेक्टर 79 नोएडा में ही सेलिंग द प्रॉपर्टी एट अ रेट ऑफ 4200 पर स्क्वायर फीट. क्या वो फीजिबल रहेगा? मेरा ऑफिस T3 के पास है और प्रॉपर्टी सही है. व्हाट अबाउट सेक्टर 79? सेक्टर 79 के पीछे कोई फ्लाईओवर बन रहा है जिससे नोएडा एक्सटेंशन कनेक्ट हो जा रहा है. वहाँ सेम प्रॉपर्टी का रेट कम है. जी.
सो नेमुन, जैसे कि आपने सुना ही कि उनको सेक्टर 79 नोएडा में जो गॉड स्पोर्ट्स फूड्स है प्रोजेक्ट, उन्हें वो बहुत पसंद आया है. तो आप क्या सोचती हैं कि वो इलाका कैसा है, और दूसरा ये कि जो कीमत वहाँ पर है उसके हिसाब से आप इसे सही मानती हैं?
जी, मेरे हिसाब से अगर आप पूरा सेंट्रल नोएडा मार्केट ही देखें तो करीबन 5,000 रुपये पर स्क्वायर फुट का रेट वहाँ पे चल रहा है और मार्केट में इतना इन्वेंट्री हो रैंक होने की वजह से एक अच्छे नेगोशिएशन डील्स मिल रहे हैं। अगर आप अच्छे से बार्गेन कर सकें तो शायद आपको एक अच्छी डील भी मिल जाए। जैसे आपने बताया, ये गौर स्पोर्ट्स वुड टाउनशिप अगर आपको 4,200 रुपये पर स्क्वायर फुट के आसपास दे रहा है तो मेरे हिसाब से ये एक डिसेंट डील हो सकती है। ये एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रोजेक्ट है जो स्टैंडर्ड स्पेसिफिकेशंस ऑफर कर रहा है एक प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट के लिए, बिकॉज ये जो पूरा प्रोजेक्ट है इसमें सिर्फ 3 और 4 BHKs ही हैं। तो इन्होंने एक हाई एंड प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की है इस प्रोजेक्ट के द्वारा। तो मेरे हिसाब से तो ये ठीक होगा जो प्राइस पॉइंट ये ऑफर कर रहे हैं उसमें। लोकेशन वाइज ये अभी भी एक डेवलपिंग लोकेशन है। अगर आप लोकेशन 12 मीटर देखें तो इसका स्कोर मीडियम की तरफ होगा। अगर रेंटल यील्ड्स देखें इस एरिया में तो वो भी एवरेज नहीं है, 2 to 3.5% के आसपास यहाँ पे रेंटल यील्ड्स होंगी। तो मेरे हिसाब से एक आपको स्टैग्नेंसी दिखेगी यहाँ पे प्राइसिंग में। पिछले 3 साल में करीबन 1.5% अप्रिसिएशन हुआ है सेंट्रल नोएडा मार्केट के अंदर और आगे जाके भी ये अप्रिसिएशन धीरे धीरे ही बढ़ेगा। तो आप एक लॉन्ग टर्म होराइजन रख के चलिए अपने दिमाग में अगर आप यहाँ पे निवेश कर रहे हो तो। और मेरे हिसाब से तो अगर आप ये एरिया देखें तो यहाँ पे आपको जनरली ही थोड़े एक्सपेंसिव साइजेस ही मिलेंगे, बिकॉज एवरेज साइज इस एरिया की थोड़ी हाई है क्योंकि ये पूरा जो सेक्टर 79 है ये अपर और हाई सेगमेंट की तरह मार्केट में इसकी मार्केटिंग हो रही है। तो मेरे हिसाब से ये गौर स्पोर्ट्स फुड को तो हम आपको गो हेड देंगे। और इसके अलावा और 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स हमने आपके लिए चुन के निकाले हैं। इनके नाम है स्टेडिया, जो कि अभी फिलहाल फिनिशिंग स्टेजेस में ही है कंस्ट्रक्शन के। ये भी सेक्टर 79 में ही पड़ता है, सिविटिक ग्रुप का ये प्रोजेक्ट है। इसके अलावा हमने महागुन मिराबेला करके एक और एक प्रोजेक्ट है इस जो 79 सेक्टर में ही पड़ रहा है, इसे चूज किया है। इसकी प्राइस जो है थोड़ी ज़्यादा है पर इसमें कुछ एनर्जी एफिशिएंट फीचर्स हैं जो काफ़ी अच्छे हैं, जैसे कि लो वाटर फ्लो फिक्सचर्स, डुअल प्लम्बिंग सिस्टम, रीयूज़ कर रहे हैं ये वाटर को। तो आज अगर यहाँ की जो कॉस्ट ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्शन होगी थोड़ी ज़्यादा होगी जिसकी वजह से प्राइस भी ज़्यादा है, लेकिन फ्यूचर में आप ही को फ़ायदा होगा क्योंकि आप एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी फीचर्स में सेव करेंगे आगे जाके लॉन्ग टर्म में। तो मेरे हिसाब से अगर आप इस प्रोजेक्ट को भी कंसिडर करें थोड़ा और प्राइस देके तो फ्यूचर में आपके लिए अच्छा रहेगा।
तो चलिए, आपका जो अपना प्रोजेक्ट था उस पर तो नमूने ठप्पा लगाया गया, उसके अलावा उसने आपको 2 और प्रोजेक्ट्स दिए जिन्हें एक बार देख लीजिए। पहला है आरपी स्टेडिया और यहाँ पर कीमत आपको चुकानी पड़ेगी 4,590 से लेकर के 4,790 रुपये पर स्क्वायर फुट की। और 3 BHK अगर आप लेते हैं तो उसमें आपको साइज मिलेगा 1,495 के ऑप्शन का और 1,735 स्क्वायर फीट के ऑप्शन का भी मिलेगा और ये आपको डेवलपर से मिल जाएगा। दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट जो हम आपको सुझा रहे हैं वो है महागुन मीराबेला और यहाँ पर कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी 6,300 रुपये पर स्क्वायर फुट की और 3 BHK का साइज 1,730 स्क्वायर फीट का होगा। It's time for a short break now. When we come back, we get you affordable homes in Ahmedabad. And also, prime property along the Dwarka Expressway.